Hello and welcome to another mod showcase. A few weeks back I made a video on how to overhaul the world space, and in the suggestions portion I mentioned a mod called More Bandit Camps by Skillist. I explained a conflict with Cloverhenge Camp being the only reason it didn't make it to the main section. However, since that time, Moose927 has ported the updated Explorer mode version, and I'm happy to announce it doesn't have this conflict. More Bandit Camp's Explorer mode has a bunch of newly added features that improve on the original in a massive way. First of all, the camp markers aren't active at the start of the game, meaning exploration is needed to unlock them, just like every other spot in the game. You can now also craft a configuration book at the tanning rack for 10 gold. This book will allow you to enable or disable specific camps and alleviate any mod conflicts. The porter also states that each camp has a campfire, which will definitely come in handy for any of you playing survival mode. Other new additions include more camps and more highwaymen and women trying to take your hard-earned rewards on the road. I actually love that feature as it adds a little randomness to the playthrough. What's so great about this mod is how performance friendly it is for what it does. I received no extra stutter or drops in frames, which is surprising given how anything new added to the world should in theory cause at least a little of this. And given just how much is added in, you'd be forgiven for assuming as much. The author has made this possible by allowing all features to use vanilla assets, which does of course mean it will be improved by any graphical enhancements you've got attached. A mere 2 scripts run on this mod. One is for the configuration book and the other is to give you a reward chest. The reason behind these is simply for compatibility, and as they're so light, they won't cause any issues. Due to all of the above, the file size is kept at an extremely modest 7.9 megabytes, which is so unbelievably worthwhile, especially if you're like me and find bandits to be the most rewarding of enemies. Some suggestions to use alongside this mod are, of course, your architecture and wood retextures, as the camps use a variety of vanilla assets, be them small tented camps, wooden town-sized camps, or even abandoned forts. I personally use Tamriel Reloaded architecture alongside HD Trees 2K, and I'm really happy with the results. As each of these camps are added into the bounties list, missives or the notice board will work really nicely alongside them, giving you more reason to join in on the hunt. I also recommend your favourite loot mods and armour overhauls, such as Fashions of the 4th Era, to spice up the aesthetics, meaning you get far fewer of the same looking bandit. It's also a ton of fun to improve the enemies in each camp. For this, I suggest rebalanced encounter zones and levelled actors alongside better combat AI. These two will increase the difficulty massively, but in a really fun, immersive and progressive feeling way. This is going to do it for me today. If this has helped, I do as always appreciate those likes and subscriptions. Please comment with what you'd like to see next as well, that really does help me. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.